Yo, what's up? What's up? Hey, feels good to be back. What's up, Crystal? We got Crystal in the house already off rip. That's gotta be a new record. Like first 10 seconds or something. What's up, Crystal? I missed you. What's up? What's up? We got Luna in the house too. What's up, Luna? Man, it's good to be back. It's good to be black. Yeah, it's good to be black too. What's up, Davis Christelle? What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, it's been a minute. I know I missed a couple sessions. I definitely missed last Monday. I missed this past Friday. I missed Friday after. Wait, last Friday, Friday before that. What's up? What's up, y'all? Damn, this feels good. This feels good to be back. Glad to be back. What's up? What's up? So we're gonna definitely chop it up. We're gonna talk and everything with y'all here on live and everything. We just started the stream. Shit, y'all came back ready. Y'all came back ready. I missed y'all. Man, man, if that's the case, we're gonna see maybe 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time works better. What's up, Kirsten? We got Kirsten in the house. We got Francisco. Shout out to Francisco. Much love, y'all. Hey, what's up? What's up? It's good to be back. Yeah, so we were out of town not this past weekend, the weekend before last, for like a business conference and everything. I got to learn how to like hire people and delegate shit, like because you can't do everything by yourself. What's up? We have Snippet SL on Twitter. We're streaming on a couple different platforms right now: YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. What's up? What's up? What is good? Damn. Damn, it feels good to be back. Yeah, so we were in a business conference and everything, so that's why we were out of town. And then, yeah, this past weekend was crazy with work and everything. We went to like a modeling showcase. Man, just like a lot of new developments and everything. So, yeah, yeah, a lot of work, just steady working, steady rocking. What's going on with y'all? What's new with y'all? Hope y'all are doing well. Writer for life, film lover, ocean on the rock. What's up? What's up? What's up? What is good? Damn, feels good to be back. Yo, what's up, Ashley? You got Ashley in the house, man. And then it's Thanksgiving this week and everything, huh? Y'all got plans for Thanksgiving? Anybody going to see family or not? You know, y'all my family as far as I'm concerned. You know, working on publishing a short story on Kindle, share it with the group. We got to peep, we got to support, you know. Seafood boil. All right, all right, all right. Man, man. I'm just, I'm just glad to be here with y'all right now. Just active work, you know what I'm saying? Between like now and the end of the year, because there's a little lull, at the beginning of next year, it starts to get slow and everything. And, that's where you got like, it starts getting a little grindy. At the beginning of the year, it's like you lose all that momentum from the previous year. You kind of got to start over, you know? So that momentum, that shit can be a bitch sometimes. But yeah, 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 yeah. Man, I'm just glad to be here with y'all right now. Wife's birthday was the 17th. Shout out to Kirsten's wife. Happy birthday, Kirsten's wife. Get the kids for Turkey Day. Surviving. Yeah, so I was planning to be with family friends out here in LA and everything. My family's in Texas. I'm in LA, so I mean, but at this point in my life, I don't know. I don't know. I just be myself with y'all. I feel like I could be comfortable with y'all. Just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're here. Like at this point in my life, my family is they kind of know what to expect. From me. It's like with in regards to I guess how do you say not barriers, but what is it called when you the word eludes me. It starts with a B. I'm pretty sure. Boundaries. In regards to boundaries. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much know what to expect. Like, and they know I'm a workaholic. I've always been a workaholic. You know what I'm saying? Hurdles, that's another word, but boundaries, that's the word I'm looking for. So like, I just work. I love to work. It's like work is. I was driving today while I was working, right? And I was like, I don't really have any addictions. I don't really do a whole bunch of shit. I don't drink, I don't smoke. But like I am a workaholic. Like I am addicted to work. Exactly. You get it. Ocean on the rock. We're entrepreneurs, the renegades. You know what I'm saying? So like my family knows not to expect me for the holidays. Like I'll see y'all after the holidays when shit gets slow type shit. We gotta build this momentum back up or everybody's off the grind. So it's like you kind of have the opposite schedule of everybody else, as entrepreneurs. So yeah, yeah. So I was supposed to have Thanksgiving with like family friends out here in LA and everything, but due to like injuries and mishaps, you never know what to expect. Uh, but I'm in good hands. I feel comforted just being here with you all, right now in any capacity, whether it's here online or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel the support and the love from all of you, so not really tripping, not gonna lie. I wish my family, my friends, everybody the best, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queen Bankster. What's up? What's up? We're just talking about Thanksgiving, giving plans and everything like that. And nothing against anybody that is celebrating the holidays. Like shout out to you all too. You know, Everybody, we have to live our purpose. We have to live in our purpose. You know what I'm saying? Much love, much love. I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. Enjoy the day because tomorrow's not a guarantee. You know. So yeah. Yeah, man, it's good to be back. I got to talk to y'all. I can't hold back any longer. Let me. What is What is So Crystal's definitely getting an invite on. Who else? Who else wants an invite? Purpose comes first. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing too. That's the thing. It's like so many people. They don't Either they don't know their purpose. They don't want to find out. They just want to have their blinders on and just be quiet and not say anything you know, or neglect their purpose. But for me, it's like a gnawing in like the back of my head and like the in my gut and like in my heart, and it's like it just like sets me on fire. It's like I can't do anything else. Okay, so where my conscious people at? All right, I think it was a couple of sessions, maybe a couple months ago. We were talking about what is true sin, right? It's like when you know you're doing something wrong and you still do what you perceive to be wrong anyway, like that's when you're fucking up, when you know it, So like it was a long time ago. I read this book. It's interesting, uh, where you start to see your influences for the rest of your life come forward into fruition and it helps develop the person that you become, right? Much love, Luna. Thank you for joining. family or your loved ones. Um, so there was this book that I read a long time ago in high school called The Conch Bear. I'm pretty sure it's called The Conch Bear. Something about the conch bear. It's exactly stupidity, knowing better. Yeah, it's when you know better. Basically, you can sum that up in 2 words: know better, know better. You know, than to do or say, but still choosing to do so. Exactly. But so I'm gonna totally ruin this book for y'all just to skip to the end and get to the nuts and bolts of the whole, story. And it kind of reminds me of the story of Peter Parker, Spider-Man too. With great power comes great responsibility, insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. So there's this book called The Conch Bear, and long story short, this kid, he has like supernatural abilities or whatever, and basically he has the power to save the world. He could either save the world. It's like red pill, blue pill kind of thing. The Matrix. It's a lot of parallels in the story. But he could either save the world, or he could live a normal life with his family. It's like, and again, in a previous broadcast, we talked about what really makes you a hero, or a villain, or a bystander. And it's like, when you have a purpose, or you could serve in a higher capacity, you know, for the Christians out there, you want to serve, you want to give more of yourself, and I don't feel like it's just Christians, you know, it's just what we're the most familiar with, but like probably any, if not most religions, have some prescribed doctrine for serving in a higher capacity. They're service based faiths, right? To have like an all encompassing term, right? So you serve in a higher capacity because you have the ability to do so. So I feel like if you're not doing that and you know that you can do better, now if you're maxed out, you're maxed out. This doesn't apply to those people that are maxed out, but for me, it's like I feel like I could do so much more. So I'm compelled to do so, you know. What's up, Jared? What's up, Felipe? What's up? What's up? So yeah, yeah. So I feel like if you choose not to go the high road and you can, ultimately at the end of the day, you're being selfish, right? You're living for yourself. You're making a choice to live for yourself when you know you can do so much more. And I'm not able to do that. I don't have the conscience to do that. That would eat me alive, you know. My soul is going to set on fire. I'm going to burn one way or another, you know what I'm saying? What's up, GTA Indonesia? Sarukia. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. What's up? What's up? What's up? So hey, you could join my live. Yeah, just speak English, all right? I need English. English, motherfucker. Can you speak it? Vidal. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, just hang tight. Hang tight. Getting the questions here and everything. Because I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. It's been a minute. Much love. I appreciate y'all. How does one serve themselves if they only serve others? That's a good question. Isn't that neglectful to that person serving them when, oh, you lost me here, when the other they serve aren't serving for them? It's like, if I understand you correctly, we serve each other, right? We serve the greater good, So I play like a lot of chess, right? Maybe you're familiar with chess, maybe not, but ultimately, at the end of the day, the just like any game, you want to win, right? The objective is to win any game. It doesn't matter the pieces that are sacrificed, but in my perception of not just humanity, but the universe, It's like we are all one. And here and there, we might sacrifice pieces of us, of ourselves, aspects of our character, bullshit that we could have done, shoulda, woulda, coulda, to serve the higher purpose. What's really important here, you know? And sometimes that comes in the form of serving yourself, right? So if you can serve yourself so that you can serve others in a higher capacity than serving somebody else, one to one individual, you know, you just have to have the discernment of what is the greater good. And I feel like that's a skill that comes in time. What's up, Roger? What's up, Roger? And um, to help answer your question, provide more clarity if possible. What's up, Chris? It reminds me also of like three different scenarios that we talked about in previous before too. You're from Texas. What's up? What's up? What part? What part of Texas you from, Roger? I'm in LA right now. That's where I'm at. I stay out here. You know, from Dallas though. I got family in Houston, Dallas. But in regards to serving your Corpus Christi, I went to school out there at TAMUCC. Do we know each other? Did you or do you go to TAMUCC? What's up? What's up? I went to school out there. That's interesting. You know, Kirsten, I'm reading your question. Okay, no. If you could be more specific, if you could be more specific in your question, I'd like to answer it with as much clarity as possible. Carroll High School. That sounds familiar. I was out there too long. Right? I started knowing the high schools. I'm not even from there. I went to Arlington High School in Dallas in the DFW and everything. Right? Perception can be a whole topic of its own. Um, but three different examples, right? That this reminds me of, where you have to serve yourself before you serve somebody else. You know. So one, anybody ever taken a plane on a flight before? Oh, it's a lot of y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, it's good to be here with you all. It's got to be the Thanksgiving, the holidays, or something like that. I appreciate y'all being here. Um, yeah, but so if you ever taken a flight, you've been on a plane, you know that they tell you to put on your oxygen mask first in the event something ever goes down on the plane. You know, so you always have to put on your mask first. Exactly. Do for yourself that you can do for others. You know, you have to let, and that's another thing too. I'm glad Crystal brought that up. You can't give something to somebody else that you don't have for yourself. And it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's love, respect, trust. That's why thieves, for example, people that steal, they don't trust anybody else, because they're not trustworthy themselves. They don't even trust themselves, So how would you trust? You can't give what you don't have, So the oxygen mask, perfect example, right? Two other examples that I could think about that come to mind. You know, um, say you have a well. Everybody has a well. A well full of water, right? So you get the well water, but you only have so much until it rains. Because energy never dies. It's cyclical. You know, it yes, drainers are real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate you, Luna. Much love, much love. You know, I'm confused on your question, Kirsten. I keep reading it over and over. What's up, Keem? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is it the one serving? Well, you could make an argument that we're all being served, right? Perception, right? We all serve, but who serves in the highest capacity? And not just the highest capacity, but the highest capacity of one's own possible. Nobody can tell somebody what their full potential is. Only you know. That's why a sin is individual. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't even know what you're talking about, but I appreciate I appreciate the love, Lil Shane. Much love. I don't know what comparisons that you're referring to, but I appreciate the compliment. It's all love here. All love, fam. Um, yeah, I'm just glad to be here with y'all right now. You know, what's up? What's up? TJ's from Arlington went to Sam Houston. I know what Sam Houston's at. What's up? What year did you graduate? I'm class of 2012. So we had our 10-year high school reunion, what, like 2 months ago? It's been 2 months. Time flies. I wasn't even there. I actually had to, I did a shoot, a photo shoot that day or whatever. Laws of nature in the universe. Nobody is higher. I agree with that, Kirsten. Sin is the indulgence of one's own desire. I'm trying to understand where what I said differs from that. I agree with that. I totally agree. So you have this well full of water, right? And we were talking about drainers. Crystal brought up drainers. You keep giving this water out. What's up? We got Aaron in the house. Shout out to Aaron. Hey, by the way, why we got Aaron? Because I knew Aaron was going to be on here. Everybody go and wish Anna a happy birthday. It's her birthday today. So Anna, she's done like, oh, and Crystal too. Crystal knows Anna as well. But she's done like a lot of our videos and everything in the past. And just go and wish her a happy birthday. You'll find her Anna Vibes on Instagram. Give her a follow. You know, go ahead and yeah, wish her a happy birthday. Instagram, YouTube, a lot of our, especially more of our recent videos, Anna's done. So shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Crystal, Anna. Yes, sir. Much love, bro. I appreciate you. And shout out to you, Aaron, for holding the group down while I've been out and away. We're still figuring out this organizational piece. When we get it going, we're gonna have the show on the road. Thank you, Crystal, for being so supportive too. Birthday edit for Anna. Uh, man, I love this conversation though. I'm deep in it. We in it now. You know, yeah, we're gonna get to know each other very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kirsten, we all serve the higher purpose for all those around us. Is that serving ourselves ultimately, or is it serving everyone but ourselves? I don't believe. Okay, so we talking about perception, right? Right. In my perception, check this out. I'm gonna fuck your head up. All right. I don't believe that you can only serve, or you can't serve yourself. I don't believe that you can't serve yourself. Right. It's intrinsic. It's in our DNA as humans, like naturally and innately. We don't have the ability not to serve ourselves. We have to be committed to our survival. You know, now in the capacity that you serve yourself can vary though. Think about it again. Back to the chess reference. If you're short-sighted and you can only see one or two moves ahead, you're going to get beat by somebody that's playing 8 or 10 moves ahead. It's the person with the more foresight, the higher foresight ends up winning ultimately at the end of the day, right? So, similarly, I would say the person that serves in a higher capacity, think about it, they ultimately live and last longer. And I'm not just talking about physically, I'm talking about legacy, I'm talking about your memory, I'm talking about, the infrastructure that you have to support systems and people, like generational wealth long after you go away type shit. You feel me? So that's serving in the highest capacity possible. That's when you reach your full potential. So uh, you can't not serve yourself. That's like saying, hold your breath until you die. Can you do that? No, you have to breathe. You have to breathe to help others breathe. You feel me? I hope this makes sense. We gotten deep. We going deep tonight, early. I love it. I don't even know how we got here, but we always do. Much love, Aaron. TJ was the class of '08. That's what's up. Shout out to TJ. So we wouldn't have met. We wouldn't have met if that's the case. I was class of 2012. See, but if you have a different perspective, a different perception of ourselves, one person could say ourself is just the individual. I say ourselves is everything. It's a universal appeal. You, me, Aaron, Kirsten, Crystal, Anna, TJ, Luna, everybody on the stream, you know, like that's ourself. Everybody related to anybody I didn't mention, that's ourself, you know. All right, all right. You say I can't fuck your head up. All right. We gonna get there. We gonna get there, because I feel like if we don't challenge each other, iron sharpening iron, you know what I'm saying? If we don't get there, what are we really doing? What are we doing? You know, just living to serve ourselves, you know. So let me finish up these two more analogies here, and I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna open it up because I definitely want to talk to y'all. So the well the well water thing. I've been describing this one scenario for like the past 10 minutes, right? Um, Giving out water, and we talked about the drainers. Eventually, you're gonna get to a point, where you run out of water for yourself, But like if you have a system in place, that continuously cycles the water. That's why we have the water cycle, right? I don't know why that was so hard for me to come up with. The water cycle, like we talked about the law of the universe, natural appeal, you know. That would be dope. Arabic translation of my words. One day, one day. My name actually is Arabic. My middle name is Malik. They say Malik here, but I've heard it's actually pronounced Malik. That's what people who know me personally they call me. You know. Irrigation systems, exactly, Crystal. So yeah, irrigation systems, uh, and then there's one final analogy. My homie explained to me. Say we're all born with bricks, to build houses, and depending on your background, you know, to what extent you won or lost the genetic lottery, right? You might have a different quantity of bricks. Your bricks might be made of different substances or whatever. You might have shit bricks. You might shit bricks. Let's put that in a song, right? But or you might not even have bricks. You might have like mud or some shit. You know, you might have a different quantity of bricks. You know, but people will ask you for your bricks, whether or not they have any for themselves, or whatever, you know. But ideally, so it depends on what your purpose in life is. Is your purpose in life to like give out all of your bricks, and then you have none for yourself, and now you're a beggar, just like anybody else, right? Or if you put your bricks together, you can house everybody, and nobody's asking for bricks. Everybody's satisfied. Everybody lives and dwells in the house, you know. So, and there's more than one way to, what they say, skin a cat, right? So however you want to go about it, you know, just don't be a drainer and don't catch any L's. You got to stay committed to your survival and keep it pushing, So Yeah, but I've stalled out long enough. Long enough. I gotta see what's up with y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Definitely gotta invite Crystal on. Let's see. Have to have Luna on. What's up? What's up?
What's up?
And then film lover has been patient as well. And anybody else can send a request in. What's going on?
Not much. Not much.
Yeah.
Same old stuff. Mm.
Who's that?
Hello.
State your name. What's your business here?
What's my business here?
Who are you?
Well, I'm brand new to
Sorry to be
this.
so
This,
confrontational.
this is not business at all. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Well,
She's like, I'm on the wrong
I was
line.
like, I didn't know I was starting. So this is my first time being here,
That's what's
actually
up.
being broadcast.
That's
Well,
what's up.
like,
Are you film
so
lover? Is that who you
yeah.
are? Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
Where you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. That's what's
Mm-hmm.
up. That's what's up. Yeah,
Yeah.
we run these sessions on Mondays, just talking, chatting it up. You know what I'm saying? So we just really have a good time. We talk about, like, as you can see, we talk about a lot of deep shit. I guess that's who we like
Yeah.
appeal to, and
I
everything.
was
Yeah. Did you had a take
I
on
was listening to all that.
huh?
I saw all that.
Just my personal perspectives, If you had a take, if you had anything to add, I'm definitely interested in hearing.
I mean, I'm mostly like the quiet person, so I'm mostly just like the listener.
Yeah, yeah. No, I
That's just
got you.
me. Always been that way, so
All good, all good.
yeah.
How about yourself, Crystal? What's going on?
Man, I'm good. Just been working,
Yeah, no, I
and
hear you.
first the short story. Um, I will post a little bit
Yeah.
on just to get some feedback, good or bad, negative or whatever. Just you know, holler at me if I need to add some more stuff. So
We got to make it like an event though. We got to hit the group like bam. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want like people to just like gloss over and like look. So like send me a message or whatever. Because I guess people are more likely to see something if in our group if I had something to do with it. Or whatever. But
yeah,
so like
I do that.
yeah.
It's basically it's really an old um because I have written four short writing contests, and I have to take one this like revamp it, add more details, I guess you could say,
Mhm.
and basically self-publish it on Kindle.
Okay, okay. You haven't released anything before? This is all
Nah,
okay, okay.
I don't know. I seriously just feel so intimidated by other authors, man. I mean, I've read so many books, and I just feel like how they could sit there and just type and just type away and just type away. I mean, I have that ability too, but sometimes that will kind of runs dry, and I just feel like, oh hell, fuck it. You
No, I
kick
feel
the
that.
laptop, take a break
Yeah.
and then come back to. But but as far as like really publishing it, I'm thinking this is it. I'm gonna do it. I have to do it.
I
I
like
have
it.
to do it. So,
No, I feel that for
I mean,
sure.
and start off small, just an ebook. Doesn't have to be um like a physical paperback. I could, but I just want to see how it does as an ebook first before I even take that next step and do a full novel. So,
But you never know what could lead you to though in life. So
yeah,
it's always a good start.
you are right. You are
Yeah.
right. And sometimes, and the problem is, I tend to hold myself back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because just this, my own, I can hear my own self talk to myself. As weird as it sounds,
Imposter
I hear my
syndrome.
own self talk, and I be sitting up here like, I could do it.
Imposter
I could really
syndrome.
do it.
Yeah.
But then again, mine is like, you could do it, but you know. So I have that issue there where I start to chip away at myself, my confidence. So, and I need to get out of that habit.
Yeah.
In order for me to really buckle down and get it done and really do it. So,
I mean, that's how I feel with school. Because right now I go to DeVry University, and it gets hard sometimes, especially typing up all these essay papers, and you have particular professors that are so picky using punctuation marks. God, I have many of those who's like, no, you didn't put this there, you didn't put that there. I'm like, dude.
No, you are absolutely right, because let me tell you, editors, publishers, anybody, writing coaches, anything like of that nature, they're literally grammar police.
Yeah.
If you ain't got the right capitalization on the word, they will ticket you for that. And I'm telling you, it is. I know you this. Thank God for Grammarly.
Right?
What is that? I've heard of it, but what is it?
Grammarly is basically a software that can correct your shit while you're writing.
Like autocorrect?
So if you are missing a period, exclamation point, semicolon, they will say underline, red underline, like you need a comma here.
So like grammar too, or just like punctuation?
Punctuations, grammar, everything. They will correct you.
That's cool. That's cool.
It is. I was like, holy crap. This is freaking amazing, because I tell you, I don't know how many run-ons since I had writing stuff. But the cool thing is you could just type out everything that is just flooding your mind. Type it out. And then you just go back and go through each correction that you do.
Right.
And then you could just you can either import it or export it to a folder or thumb drive or whatever. But I tell you, that is an amazing software for all writers. If you're listening out there, Grammarly, it'll save your life.
So I have like a bone.
I mean, I have.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm about to go on a rant. I'm about to, but so I don't. please interrupt me. Go ahead.
Okay. So I have an 8 to 10 page essay that I have to do. That's due in week 7 of my class. It's basically about patient health information, and I have to write an 8 to 10 page about that. And I'm just like, oh my God, please help me do this. Because I'm like, how in the world I would get through this? I never had to write an 8 to 10 page essay. Like my other professors, it'd be like, you write to a 5 to 6 page, what topic you chose. But like this professor, he's requiring 8 to 10 pages
On that one topic.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I gotta do a whole bunch of research on this mess. I've not done half of it, so now I gotta get the rest of it done.
Oh my!
See, this is.
I said I didn't have this in fucking high school, but that college is kicking my behind. That's right.
I'm about
Yeah,
to,
it will kick your butt.
this the whole organized
especially
system, the educational
medical
system.
stuff.
It really irks me. It's like for me, it's like if you can get your point across and be concise and say, it's like what is the purpose? What is the intention of the homework, right? Like of the essay. If you can make your point and say what you have to say, it shouldn't. I don't see why it matters how many pages it is or what. Like as long as you get to the point and you make a point, right? Like for me, I don't get like they're basically
Teachers, professors, different professors are like that.
With stuff like that. I tell you, it's. I mean, I remember getting asked to write about something. Damn, what was it? I forgot what it was, but they wanted like 6, 7 pages on something. I was like, I can do that in one damn paragraph.
yeah,
You need 4, 5 pages on
right.
Exactly.
Hey, you wasting my trees here.
Is the purpose
Okay.
to like have an essay and like just type as much as you could type or to get a point across? Like, are we communicating or are we just exercising? Like, you just gonna take a jog and see how long before you pass out, how far you can run.
As far as like as a teacher, it's like they're trying to challenge you as far as researching the topic, and then not only researching the topic but challenging you to
see, I
really
get that part.
communicate.
That makes sense to me. Like, say, oh, you need 10 sources. You need to cite 10 sources. Like that makes sense to me. To prove your point. I get that. But what if you have 10 sources in like 2 pages? What if my font is like really small? Like, and I use tiny spacing, like, and my indentation, it's like, and you need a magnifying glass to see it, and I fit everything on one page, like, and it's double-sided paper. Like,
And you know what? Teachers be doing that bullshit.
yeah.
Teachers be doing that bullshit. But not only the indentation, but they want you to double space the shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And use like 12-point font.
Times New Roman.
Whatever that font is. Mind you, I wear glasses, okay?
Right.
And most of the time, I will wear glasses or I'll wear contact lenses. And print that tiny, I'm sitting up for like, no. I gotta have a little bit, at least a 14-point font.
Right.
Yeah. If it's not an APA format, they will take off huge points for that.
Right. Like,
yeah, they would do that too.
They would take it off.
And this is why people's jobs are getting replaced. Because, like, you're asking somebody to do something. like this is something like a computer can judge on, if you did the right font, if you have the right spacing and everything. What a computer cannot do is determine how well you completed the task in regards to the purpose of the task. How well did you You make your point across, which should be the
Exactly.
purpose of the assignment. I don't get it, so like, hey,
I don't
but
either. I'm more better with math.
yeah,
I was like, for me,
No,
when it comes to like a math class where equations stuff, I would get super happy doing it. I don't know why. It's just I get super excited just solving a freaking math equation.
so
And
what are you
like,
studying?
it opens me up.
What are you in school for?
Healthcare administration.
Okay, so yeah,
we
you
need
do
more
need
of those.
both. You do
We
need
need
both.
more of those.
Yeah,
I know, right? So I'm trying to become a healthcare manager.
yeah,
We need people that are compassionate towards people.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I walked in medical facilities and I ain't seen people that look like that in H
Just
that
about to
just
say
did not.
something disrespectful.
I mean, that's so mean. Like,
I mean, yeah, I've had some people like that works in my job. It looks like they don't want to be there. They look like they don't want to
really
talk to
don't.
nobody.
They don't want to be there, or they're just like they be coming into work already irritated, and I'm sitting there like, why you in this field when you got to deal with the general populace anyway?
Yeah.
You gotta talk to patients. You gotta talk to the judges. You gotta talk to the attorneys. You gotta talk to all these people.
That is a good point.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't be a child hater too. If you in a position and you talking about you hate children, why are you working at a pediatric clinic? Exactly.
You would think they have like a class for communication skills too, right? You would think. But,
you would think.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah. That's interesting.
And half of the time, I don't like talking to attorneys because they're like so uppity and they think that they know everything in the book. Like seriously, like if you try to say something like to them, like whether it's for me, I have to deal with settlements a lot. So if I tell them that this is what the hospital's going to sell for, they get mad.
Oh my God!
And if you don't settle with them out what they want to, they get mad. They get serious.
Yeah, especially when it comes to they and their insurance and the money. Oh man,
it's a headache.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there like,
dude, calm down. It's not that serious.
Man.
You act like I'm about to do the surgery.
Right.
I'm just trying to help us out to get this money. It's a pain.
I guess it's one step at a time. It's so many things that are wrong with, not just the country, but life and shit in general, So you just got to take it one step at a time, right?
I go and I be looking at people like they walking around just mad, like.
Your face.
I'm like, but man, I'm like, you should be thankful you have a job, and there's a lot of people who are struggling and don't have nothing at all. You should be thankful every day you can go to a job that helps pay your bills or whatever. There's a lot of people that struggle out here. They don't have nothing. You sit here moping around, looking me in the face.
And let me and you know what? And let me tell you, and you could vouch for this too. The homeless populace in LA is freaking ridiculous. And let me tell you, I'm in Vegas, and the homeless count is just as high as LA. It is bad.
Really?
Correct. It is between that and the coyote population around here. It is almost 50.
You did not bring up coyotes.
And let me tell you.
Yeah, I guess you got a real problem when the homeless population starts declining and then they start having more coyotes. You start wondering what's going on. It's like the coyotes starting to look a little bit more full out here. Why they're not as hungry?
But then again, y'all got a coyote problem out there too.
Shit, it's not that bad. It's more man. The homeless people out here eat the coyotes. The homeless people out here, they cooking some coyote now. You ever had a?
But you know what?
You ever had cooked
tell
coyote?
you how it is with them. With
Uh,
out here, it's pretty quiet. It's pretty chill. I've crossed paths with a couple of them, with a couple coyotes, and they're just as hungry as the homeless. I'll tell you. They just out looking for food. Literally, that's all they are. They're out looking for food, and
they attack people? Are they like dangerous?
No, they don't
No.
bother people.
Okay, okay.
They'll literally hide in like the little sewer openings. They'll hide in there
like
for a
raccoons.
while, then they'll move on, and that's it. But just to see people mean mugging, not speaking, just acting like they're so ungrateful. It's just like,
What'd you think?
It's worse than Atlanta.
even though you ain't got, even though you're where you are.
I was gonna ask y'all, what do y'all think it is? It's a
open your
generation.
eyes,
Y'all think it's a
if
generation
you're
thing?
able to open your eyes, you should be grateful that you're still able to wake up.
I don't know if it's a generation thing. I just think that people are just wake up mad and angry for some reason.
It's an individual thing.
I don't understand.
It's just like they wake up like angry, feel like, oh, I gotta go to this job. Oh, I don't want to be here. It's like, okay, you don't want to be here. Just quit.
Yeah, just quit. Right.
Still get my behind up and still go to work.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Right. I'm like,
but I tell you this though, I could be feeling like I could have been dragged, half a block. But before I even step a foot in my job, just all that negativity off.
Yeah.
And then walking to work like, hey, I'm good.
Right.
Whatever goes on before I even get in the job, I have to leave that outside. I can't walk in my job feeling like that.
Oh yeah.
Because all it does is spread throughout the workplace, and you don't want that lingering around.
I got a question for you. You know I got a pride with the questions, right?
Yeah.
So you ever been in that situation, right? Where you dust all the negativity off and everything, and you go in there and you be like the happiest person at work, right? And like the people in the funk and the bad stink or whatever, like they have so much, all of that animosity and negativity is all directed towards you now. Like you're the target because you have like you're on a different vibrational frequency.
Have that happen to me, and I would be like, okay.
Because I'm on the same shit. I be coming and going to work or whatever. I don't work with nobody right now, but when I had coworkers, like shit could. What's the saying? No weapon against me shall prosper, right?
Right. But
like water off your back.
Kind of like rub it off on other people. Like if I'm feeling good and I'm in a good headspace, and somebody else is like kind of feeling, I literally be like, okay, we ain't gonna have none of this shit here. Let me rub some of this here. Smile. Let's go.
I'd be the worst person to run into if you're having a bad day, like, cause I'll laugh at the devil like in his face type shit, like, and it'll really piss somebody off. Yeah.
Sometimes you have to, because it's like that whole what's that damn saying?
What, misery loves company?
That too, but that whole well, it's kind of backwards. Instead of, if you can't beat them, join them.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
No. If they can't join you, fuck them. Leave them. Get back.
Gonna have to tweet that. That's a tweet.
That's a good one.
We're gonna have to end on that note. They can't beat you, fuck them. Hey, don't be surprised if that turns up in a song. I'm gonna have to quote Crystal. Shout out to Crystal
No,
for
but
that
seriously,
one.
it's like okay, it's like the three of us, and you know, two of us is happy-go-lucky, and then one is like a solid friend,
like a Sour Patch.
Dead weight. You know what I'm saying? It's like dead weight, and it's like okay, if you're gonna be dead weight, we're gonna have to leave you as dead weight.
Right. We're going to have to drop you off.
You're not drowning.
Yeah.
You know.
I really like that Sour Patch because sometimes Sour Patch can be sweet too.
I love Sour
But
Patch.
every now and then you gonna find that sour one.
Sour and then sweet.
So me, I turn it to a joke. Like if somebody try to come like angry at me or something like that, and I'm like, other people around me, they know I'm about to make a joke or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you on your period? You look like you're bloated. You need some Midol? I can help you with that.
And it just burns them up. What's the reaction you get?
What is wrong with this chick? I get like people like, no, I'm not on my period. I'm like, you sure? Because you seem a little puffy right now. They be dying like no more. And then they just like throw off. But those people be laughing.
Oh my God, you might as well slap a person with a slap.
Puffy.
I did surprise. Cause I'm like, you're not about to mess up my joy.
Right.
You come over here with this attitude.
Right.
You're not about to do that. So
man.
I just try to laugh.
Or sometimes I'll have to tell people
what
like,
you gonna do? Fire me?
What's up, Mommy?
You gonna fire me?
No, I'll be like,
you try to get short staff? You want to fire me? Let me go.
Exactly.
I volunteer as tribute.
Come on. Seriously.
I'll be like, do you need a timeout?
Right. Do I need to treat you like a little kid? Put you in a timeout in the corner?
Some people don't grow up. That's some real shit. People don't grow up. They just stay stagnant, in their life. Yeah.
And it's like,
I always put people acting like your shoe size. And like, what you mean? I said, what size shoes you wear? 11. I said, that's how you act like a little 11-year-old.
And every now and then, when I'm at work, I be sitting up here like, mind you, I'm like maybe like the third oldest out of the people that I work with. So most of the people that I work with, they're like 20s, 30s. I'm 43. So sometimes I forget because I be in mama mode. And half the time...
Oh, you are 17.
It's not even that. I'm sitting there like, do I need to whoop your behind? Do I need to whoop your ass right now? Type thing. And I'd be like, I'd be in mom mode, like mama mode.
Man. Especially the youngest person and the most grown, at spots, at places. Man,
right.
What?
And I think I'm like the second to youngest in my company because I'm 27, and I think I have this other guy who's probably a little bit younger than me. Yeah. But it's like everybody else is like older than us in the company. But they act like little kids. They pout and they moan. I'm like, oh my goodness.
It's not
and
it.
I feel like, yeah. And I'm like, y'all talking about y'all in so much pain and misery. I'm like, do you know what misery is? Right.
I came across a quote today.
Look, I grew up before internet. I grew up before cell phones. Hell, the first game console I have was the fucking ColecoVision Atari. This was way before Nintendo. Okay? So they sitting up here acting like they're all miserable, and I'm like, grow up without cable for 1 month. Let's see how your child.
It's a disconnect.
They want to survive.
It's a disconnect.
They want to survive.
Like
Pain is
seriously,
temporary. Pain is temporary. Suffering is optional.
real for real, that part. And it's like everything you do is what you make of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
Perception is
okay,
reality.
no, seriously, if I throw you some lemons, what the hell you gonna do with it?
I'm throwing back.
Somebody threw me some lemons, I'm like, oh, make myself some lemonade, a lemon pound cake,
Man.
my seafood lemons and everything.
But people
You
only
know,
one track minded, it's you program yourself or you allow other people to program for you. So
true. And then also we also as just a human race, we all have to realize like, yeah, we all know each other, but our journeys are never on the same path. You know, so
yeah.
I feel like a lot of people think, you know, once one person come up, they got to bring everybody up, and it's like,
Ugh.
not everybody is
Not
meant to be on the
necessarily.
journey with you. You know,
Not
not
necessarily.
everybody with you.
Yeah.
I think my live is about to cut out. I don't know. It's showing an hour, but it hasn't cut out yet. Is it like a new function or a feature, or it just lets you run, lets you keep going?
But it don't cut off like it did last time.
Nah, nah, nah.
See, I'm new to this, so
It's never intentional. It's never on purpose.
Yeah, I know that.
No, no. If I cut out, Crystal offended me. She says something about throwing lemons at me.
I know. No, it's nothing but love, people. Ain't nothing but love.
No, I would never block Crystal. No, Crystal could slap me around now.
No. Never that. Nope.
No. Crystal is cool. Crystal
All
is
love
cool.
you.
We love Crystal. And
All
do,
love
do we
you.
call you film lover? Is that what you go by?
well, I mean, that's my Instagram name, but my real name is Jessica, but a lot of people call me Jessie.
Jesse.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's good to meet you,
Mhm.
Jesse. A
Good to
pleasure.
meet you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta start a group here on Instagram.
Right. Our Instagram group. Right. Yeah, because not
Right.
everybody is on Facebook. You know. I'm
Yeah.
just reading the
Instagram
comments.
to go.
Every now and then you'll see me like glance over on at the Facebook comments. They're having their own separate discussion over here on Facebook. This is very interesting. They over here talking about schizophrenia and bipolar disorder and I mean they hung in there for a little bit of the hospital talk, but I'm
Yeah.
reading over.
But you know, a lot of that is a lot of issues that's going on now. Because I even work with a girl who is court ordered to have injections because she's that
Mhm.
her mind is that weak.
Yeah.
So, but knowing people with that and understanding and having the compassion for it,
Right.
go right.
Right. No, for sure. Yeah.
And it is in the Black community too. So something that we all should like discuss in families and all that with your family and all that.
It's so many discussions that people not just us, but like just everybody in general, like just don't want to have. It was another quote that I ran across recently. It says something about the effect of, to the extent you'll only grow to the extent to which you can accept truth. And I was like, damn, that's good. That's fire.
That is, I like that one.
Yeah. Right.
I like that one. And and it's crazy because I don't know, for some reason when I hear that, it would remind me of Loud Soup.
Mm.
And his quotes be like on point, and I'd be sitting up here like, damn, that's like that basically, you know, nail, hit the nail over the head. And I'm like, damn,
Right.
I really needed that. I needed that, and I be set. And I love. I don't know, for some reason, Brainy Quotes is like my go-to website whenever I need some inspiration, motivational.
I had never heard of that. Y'all coming out with the apps and the sites and all the resources. Y'all putting out all the resources tonight. I don't know
Hey,
if I heard
I
about
mean,
that.
I tell you, it helps a lot. I tell you, it helps a lot because I used to like write quotes at my desk because we had like the whiteboard, and I will write a quote to get people through the day. Especially during work time.
Yeah.
Because I know most of us didn't want to be there. But
you can see it on their face, right?
But then even when they see the, they're like, I got it. Like, I got this. And I was like, yeah, let's get it.
Got to.
I feel like you should always have positive energy, no matter what.
Say again?
No matter what life takes you. I said I feel like you should always have positive energy, no matter what life takes you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Factual.
Always.
I agree. It's easier said than done, but I agree. I do agree.
Yeah. It's like you know how your eye dig through your plate, but yet you still kind of make yourself eat it. That's how it is.
How does that? I'm trying to. I got caught up in the analogy.
When you don't feel like doing anything, you still gotta make yourself do it.
Yeah.
So imagine yourself, you hungry, but you kind of overflowed your plate, so your eyes is bigger than your plate, but you still make yourself eat it.
I'm kind of torn. Like, no, I hear you because it's an analogy. I'm caught up in the analogy, in the actual physical aspect of it, and then what you're trying to explain. Like, so I think I think I'm with you though. I think I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or let me put it this way, because since we all, we black and we all have black mothers, your mom will tell you, until those Brussels sprouts is gone, you can't get up from the table.
Okay, so maybe I'm a little different here. I fuck with Brussels sprouts low key, like.
I can't.
Maybe. So my dad cooked in the house.
Like, not even lima beans for me.
I like lima beans.
I never had Brussels sprouts.
I don't know. I think it was pitched to me differently. I really bought into it. A lot of what my parents said. Like, especially in regards to like healthy food and shit. Like, oh, beets will make you strong. I couldn't stand fucking beets, man.
Nasty.
Spinach, collard greens.
I was like that with cauliflower. But Thanksgiving, my husband made some cauliflower that was so good. I was like, I can't believe I ate that shit, but that shit was good. It was lit. It was straight lit. I was like, can we have this again next year? It was that good. So my perception of cauliflower changed. So I'm good with that. It's just some other ones. The Brussels sprouts and lima beans.
I'm trying to think of greens that I don't like. Actually, it's hard for me to. I don't know.
I don't avocado either.
I like avocado too. At first, I didn't like
I don't like
coleslaw.
avocado. I had it before. It just did not fit right with me. I was just like, what is
And
this?
It has this like this weird ass.
So what?
taste.
Guacamole either? Y'all don't like guac? No guac?
I don't like that.
No, I don't do guacamole. No.
Yeah. What about coleslaw?
Nope. Oh, I love
Like
coleslaw.
coleslaw, it depends on who's cooking it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
It always depends.
so I don't know if
it's
this
too
counts.
watery, then we don't have a problem.
I don't know if this
Water.
counts. Does this qualify? I don't like potato salad. I don't like potato salad.
Okay, it depends on who makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, who makes the food? It always depends on that too.
Who makes it? It depends on who makes it. Cause I'm like that with potato salad. I'm like that with macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Everybody don't make some cheese right. If I'm drinking it more than I'm chewing, it's
Right.
Yeah.
If I could put it in a cup. Right. No, I get you.
So, same thing with macaroni salad too. Like stuff like that.
You said macaroni
is
salad?
Yeah.
I had that.
It's really, really good.
I think I know what you're talking about. I don't think I want to though.
I'll say the best kind of macaroni salad to eat is when you go to them Hawaiian barbecue joints. They got some macaroni salad.
Is it like coleslaw and mac and cheese together?
No, it's actually it's macaroni with what is it, like mayonnaise? A little bit of mayonnaise.
I don't like mayonnaise. I don't put mayonnaise on sandwich burgers.
Yeah.
I think that one movie.
Y'all
seen Undercover Brother? Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
No, you haven't seen it. Hey, so we're going down the rabbit hole now of black entertainment here. Yo, y'all seen Pootie Tang?
Oh hell yes!
Right.
That is.
Jess, you see Pootie Tang?
Yes.
Okay, it's kind of like in that, right? What'd you say, Crystal? It's kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but there was this reference to mayonnaise in Undercover Brother, and I think that just created a stigma around mayonnaise for me. And ever since then, I was like, you know what? Why do I eat this? It's like.
And you know what? It's funny because you said that because that was a movie. Well, there was two movies that killed a couple of things for me.
Mm-hmm.
One, The Blob.
The Blob. Oh, Austin Powers. X-Men. You talking about X-Men or you talking about Austin Powers? I'm faster off of Austin Powers.
No, not Austin Powers. No. No, there's a movie called The Blob.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. After I seen The Blob, I could no longer tolerate Jell-O.
I never really been a big fan of Jell-O. No way.
If you seen The Blob, you'd be like, you don't look at Jell-O the same way again.
No, I already wasn't fucking with Jell-O because Jell-O has gelatin in it, and y'all know gelatin. It's like what ingredient makes gelatin? It's like hooves of pigs. It's like pork hooves. So,
okay.
Oh, we ruined it.
People would eat pig.
I don't eat pork at all. Yeah, no, I don't do that.
I don't either. I can't fuck with shit like that.
Yeah.
But then there's another movie called The Stuff. And
Crystal's into these really obscure movies, if you can't tell.
These movies called The Blob,
The next movie. The shit, the big shit.
I stopped fucking with yoga.
The shit. Oh, you seen
Hey, you never know. There is probably a movie called that too. But
You seen
but movies like that,
Human
like those
Centipede?
two movies there,
You seen Human
it
Centipede?
huh?
You seen Human Centipede?
There is a movie called
Have you seen it though?
No.
Oh no. You've seen it, haven't you? I haven't seen it. You seen it? Yeah. Yeah, I do Crystal saw it.
which one?
The Human Centipede?
Which one?
The Human Centipede.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, she saw it.
Mhm.
I know.
I,
I know.
that's true.
No, I've heard about it. I haven't seen it. Oh man.
It's
Is it like a horror movie?
It's really
It's
true.
it's horror. It's like X. Where you rate Human Centipede? It's like
These low budget horror movies, they could be trippy, but they're good at the same time. Some of them, not all of them, but some. The ones that I can never get into is like these slasher.
oh yeah, like what's the one like Machete? Is that the one where the girl has the gun for a leg, a prosthetic leg?
Oh, that's Planet Terror.
Okay.
And that I that's fine. I dug that. Now the one that I just couldn't deal with was My Bloody Valentine. That hostile.
We talked about Blade before, right? Like the first one.
I like hostile. I don't know. I'm kind of into the hostile movies. I don't know why.
I mean, and I'm sitting up here like, okay, what the fuck is this movie is about? All they're doing is cutting off shit.
Yeah, kidnapping people and taking them to this
And I'm sitting up here, okay, what's the whole
dungeon area.
What's the whole
crazy?
Is this the whole plot of the movie here? Just okay, a severed arm, a severed ear, a nose.
I'm
right.
I'm
the last one I seen, it was like in front of like crowded people, and like people was looking at them while they was cutting the people arm off, and the whole
right.
crazy. It was like, oh, okay, who we gonna see next? Who's gonna see next? Who's bringing out next?
I'm so lost. Nah, I don't really get into horror movies and all that.
I mean, like, think about it. This is what movies are doing now, especially the horror genre now. It's no longer scary.
Yeah, right. It's just gore and blood, and they just throw a whole bunch of shit together, right?
Yeah, I call them slasher porn.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's slasher porn. I mean, I the movie that really creeped me out was Ghost Ship. Ghost Ship.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
That is a really creepy ass movie.
Especially at the end.
Creeped me out.
So I like psychological thrillers. Like I just saw one of my friends' favorite movies, Shutter Island, recently.
Oh, that is a good one.
I like that.
Ooh, I love that one.
I like Signs.
I love that one.
Y'all seen Signs with Mel Gibson and everything? And
yeah.
I like
That's
that.
A good one too.
Yeah. Is that the one with when the alien had came and did something to that little boy?
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. I like movies like that.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, 7. 7 was good.
Oh, The Right.
I don't know.
The Right.
The Right.
And it had Sir Anthony Hopkins in it.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
I have to write that
if
one
you're
down.
It's a whole religious psych thriller. Kind of like Stigmata. I like Stigmata. That was good too.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Y'all like Silence of the Lambs?
That was good.
I never saw that.
I think we saw it for the
saw
first time like 2 years ago. I think we like saw like all of them. Me and my family together. It's like they're. I thought they're cool. I don't know. I think they're a little overhyped, a little bit. You know, maybe.
Well, I think the Sixth Sense.
Oh yeah,
The Sixth Sense was good.
Yeah.
You think it was overhyped?
When I
Okay.
was a little girl, I will never
Yeah.
forget it. Me and my parents and my two brothers, we all were movie theaters. We all saw the movie.
Well, the one that really kind of, I grew up in during the '80s, so there was a lot of there was the Poltergeist.
Yeah, I've seen all three of those.
There's a new one, right?
Poltergeist. No, it's the
No.
old. It's an old.
Okay. I
The
haven't.
one that you talked about now, that's the remake.
Okay.
That's the remake.
I've seen the new one too.
There's Children of the Corn,
I heard about that. Yeah.
Village of the Damned.
Hmm.
I swear I never looked at a blonde haired, blue eyed kid the same way again. Them motherfuckers was crazy.
How about
Crazy.
the Green Mile?
The Green Mile was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
That was like, I love Michael Clark Duncan. And to hear him pass, I was like, what the hell?
Oh, that's the main character.
Yeah,
I think
he
yeah, I
passed
did
away.
hear about that.
It's been it's been more than a couple years
I heard
now.
about that. They're getting
And then
they I'm reading these Facebook comments. Some of these are too good to ignore here, so I got to bring them up to y'all. Well, one of them they asked, "What is the fear of midgets?" I don't know what that's about. Hello, Clarice. Y'all familiar with Hello, Clarice?
that's Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking it's a whole separate thing. Um, Rubber. Remember Rubber?
Oh hell.
He said no. uh, okay, so this is the main thing I wanted to bring up. Would y'all ever go ghost or demon hunting?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a ghost. Not so much demon hunters, because demons could probably just get inside you, and then you could become one.
How would you know the difference though? If like
I don't know. That is
Yeah.
kind of tricky. That is.
But then again, in order to know the difference, it's like you have to
encounter.
really for it. I mean,
Yeah.
think about it. If somebody was actually possessed, some of their physical features will be a little bit different.
You can say it with like any anything though, right? Like,
I'm just saying, like,
Cause let's say you go to an abandoned place, like an abandoned house or an abandoned hospital, whatever. You don't know if there are demons, ghosts, or there are angel ghosts. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. Also, you start seeing stuff moving around in chairs and stuff.
have y'all seen that though? Have y'all seen that? Has anybody like something like paranormal activity?
So that tripped me out.
I've seen one of them, one of the Paranormal Activity movies.
No, like I'm talking about real life though. Like in person.
I mean, I watch it on YouTube.
Nah, I want like real life. Like no, this.
Oh, you
shit.
like real life?
Yeah. That real life. Yeah. Yeah.
I actually encountered something like that.
What?
And this was before I moved out here and before I was married and everything. I used to live in this apartment, and right next door to the apartments was a cemetery. And right in the middle of it, there's this huge ass angel statue that was sitting in front of one of the tombstones. So I would walk home from work at night. My job's not far, so I could just walk home. And I will always see this thing. You could see it coming up from the hill. So I'm walking. I don't know. I just had this weird ass chill, like going up the back of my neck. So I will turn and look, look at it. And I swear, I haven't seen this motherfucker move.
What, the angel statue?
Yes, I seen it move.
Like
it
what?
was what like no, it was like literally watching me. Like watching
Like
me
it
walk
turned?
home.
It turned around or it followed
Like
you?
his head was just like turning like this, just watching me.
I'm getting chills right
And
now,
I
like
was
for real.
And I'm sitting there like, I stood for a second. I was like, okay, maybe I need to sleep a little bit more. No more late night movies and staying up late. But you tend to
Yeah.
out, when you stay up super hella late. So
Did you take the same route after that, or did you change course, or what? Did you change course after that, or did you follow the same route? Or?
And then I got used to that shit. I was like, so and go home. I don't know music, even though the thing I saw it move, it's like I wasn't freaked out. I wasn't scared. For some reason, I really felt at ease with it. I really felt at ease with it.
But not the first time.
No, not the first time. The first time I said,
yeah,
I need to take a value. Because when you see shit, you be thinking you need to take some drugs or something. Like, okay, maybe But after the next, like the week after, it's like, shit, I'm good.
I've never experienced seeing a ghost. My brother has, but I never experienced none of that. Like seeing no ghosts, nothing.
Actually, you know what? There is this weird ass story, and they actually made a actual TV movie about it. It's about a woman. She lived in Texas that was literally supernaturally raped.
Wow.
And you could Google it up if you want to, but it actually this woman was actually supernaturally raped. I mean, she was just like freaked out in her own house. I'm sitting like, that is crazy. I would be freaked out too. Some unknown whatever.
Yes.
Touching. Yeah, and I'm like, it's freaky. It's freaky.
What do you do in that situation? Like, do you leave? Like,
yeah, fuck yeah.
I will leave.
House. Not in this house, no.
Well, you can have the house. I'm gone.
Yeah, I'd be like,
what do you say though? Like,
I'm like, the next folks that move in here, then you fuck her all you want to. You ain't fucking me.
like, at what point she was the homeowner, or she was renting, or what? Like,
yeah, she was the homeowner, and what's crazy is she had kids in the house too.
nah.
She had kids in the house too. But yeah, it was her that was taking all the heat. And I'm sitting there like, man, just put some salt in your sage, burn sage, do something. But, but me, I would have been like, oh, hell no. No way. But it tricked me out because at first I was like, okay, this is some bullshit. That is some crazy shit. Ain't no way in hell I even not gonna feel some shit like that. I will feel the blanket come off of me, damn it. I'll be up like,
right.
like, what is this?
Also, the blanket is off for me.
Goosebump, I'm up, damn it. I don't play that. So, but yeah, it's creepy to know that there are things that are beyond us.
Yeah.
That we don't really understand. Even though we sit up here, there's people out there that sit up there and act like they know it all, but We really don't know. You know? So
I can't say people like that. That no, I just want to take a rock and just throw it at their face. That's how I be feeling. Like, let me just take this rock and just throw it at you.
For me, it's like it goes back to that quote. It's like they're in denial, or maybe they've reached their threshold of personal growth. You know, it's like
true. And I mean, you know, I'm at a point in my life where it's like, okay, if I'm meant to know, you know, I'm meant to know.
Yeah.
But if I don't know, then I just don't know.
Right.
And that type of thing. But I mean, I'm willing to learn things. Don't get me wrong. I'm willing to learn it. But then again, I take it as, and I'm going to use this reference here. Have any of you seen the last Indiana Jones movie, right? The Kingdom of the, okay.
How many are there? 4 or 5?
There's 4. There's 4.
I've
so
seen
this
3.
is the 4th one?
I've seen the first 3.
Well, they're doing a 5, but this is the final one. The 5th one is the final one.
Is it? Don't tell me it's still got Harrison Ford. Is it somebody else?
No, it's Harrison Ford.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
Give him a rest.
So back to the reference. Okay, so in the 4th one, there was a scene where there's this woman who basically they're using this alien crystal skull to do like psychic warfare against their enemies or whatever else. So it's like she's trying to gather and gain all this knowledge, but when they return the skull to the proper place, and she's like, you know, I'm willing to learn this. I want to know. I'm ready. Next you know, all this information started, you know, and it literally blew her eyes out. Literally, like, just... So it's like too much information can overload your brain.
Yeah.
And, you know, and after that, I was like, shit, I don't need to know every damn thing. I
really don't. Moral of the story.
You have to see that. Okay.
No, seriously, I was like, shit,
No, thank you. That was a problem.
That's what Crystal took away from the movie. No, that reminds me of 2 things, though. It reminds me of definitely, I feel like probably my favorite movie in the series, in the Marvel series with Infinity War and everything, was the Age of Ultron. You know, I think that one was slept on. I think that's really underrated.
No, I enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it too.
I think it's my favorite one,
that was
though.
A good
at least,
one too.
Like philosophically, you know, I think that was, you know, and then the quotes, they had hella quotables in there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what that reminds me of. It also reminds me of, Adam and Eve, right? Like, you know, you got chased out of the forest, you know, because you want to do some shit. You know, you want to learn every goddamn thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like these things don't come without repercussions and consequences. You know,
right?
So it's like,
and I think also, I mean, there is a time and a place to learn stuff,
right?
You know, like you know, let's just, yeah, there's a time and a place to learn certain things, you know. Like
you holding back. You about to say
things.
something. Say what you got to say. Nah, say what you got to say.
Like, you know, trying to teach a kid about, you know, sex before they even have their period.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a time and place to teach a child about sex, and there's a time and place to teach a child about, safe sex as well. That type of thing.
Yeah.
It's just, that's just me. That's my mindset. Is there's a time and a place for learning certain things.
Right, for sure. I'm gonna get back to these
Yep.
Facebook questions here.
Okay.
Kirsten's over here asking the real questions. He's explaining his experience. Oh, and TJ, they're talking about their paranormal activity experiences and everything. But one question Kirsten asked that stood out. I thought this was interesting. Um, is life or death more valuable? Who wants to take that one?
Damn. You know what? That is a very, very interesting question.
It is.
Now, how to answer it, that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like when you die, you go into the afterlife. That's
we
just
do. I grew up in church, and we all talk about, this whole life and death cycle and everything else. But, you have to treat both of them the same way. I mean, both are equal in value if you really think about it. Because if you are not living, how you would.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, because you can't have one without the other. It's like the same thing. It's just different ends of the same. Yeah. It's like light or dark. Like which one is more? You can't have one without the other.
Now I got what I'm gonna say. If you're not living the way you need to be living, and if you're not living right and learning the lessons you're supposed to be learning, your death won't be so pleasant. Case in point, we all did some dumb shit, and you either learn from it or you don't. And if you don't learn from it, expect some serious consequences.
Right.
And let's just say your consequences is you get hurt, and hurt bad, and you're constantly in pain type thing. And the only thing you're thinking about is ending the pain. And if you sitting up here in your misery, you're going to die miserably instead of dying in peace.
Right.
So I feel like the way you live is just as equal as how you die, I guess, And hopefully how you die in peace, knowing that you lived your best life. You treated people the way you wanted to be treated. You type thing. It's hard to really try to explain this. But I feel like, you live right, the way you end should be peacefully.
Right. Jess, you got anything you want to add?
Okay. I mean, I just said, I totally agree. I totally agree with that. But like, I just feel like your life continues after you die. You go into the afterlife. So it still continues on. That's how I feel with that. Yeah.
So that brings me to, this is a question that I have, especially in regards to this and what Kirsten is saying over here. How do y'all feel about reincarnation?
I believe in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
I feel like your essence will be reborn, and it doesn't necessarily have to be,
like the same form.
Any set form.
Yeah.
You could be reborn to another person, and that person can carry your essence, and then you meet. You end up meeting a person, and you feel like you met them before. You know this person. I like that concept because I don't know how many times we had come across people that remind us of someone that passed on that we knew.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I met somebody that was literally like my grandma, and I'm sitting there like, okay, this is scary as hell. But but I just sit up there and thinking like, okay, she's still here. My grandma is still here.
Right. I think it was a Tech Nine interview I was watching. Was it Tech Nine, and I forget who he was being interviewed by, but he was asked to give advice to Kanye in regards of to losing his mom, and he was like, every time, she's still here in some capacity, right? Like every time, like the sun rays hit you, like that's your mom. I was like, that's interesting. That's depth of perspective. It's like, huh. It's like energy never dies, right? I feel like
True.
Like it's a sandcastle, like atoms and particles and everything. Not to get like too scienced out here, but it's like everything is made of something, right? And we're like composed of like a whole bunch of different stuff, and you put all of this stuff together in one form. It's kind of like a sandcastle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like when you die, like the sandcastle just goes like back into the beach, and you can make new sandcastles and everything.
Right.
But it's like the sand is still there. It just takes a different form.
True.
I don't know.
That does make sense. It is true. That's almost like, you go to the beach and everything, and you could dip your feet in water, but you're not stepping in the same ocean twice.
Okay, you done fucked my head up with that one. Okay, no, I get you now. I get you. I think.
Think about.
Yeah,
it's like
just like no moment is created twice, right? Not every moment is done. You'll never have this moment again, right?
True.
That's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, it's like what I'm saying is it's like how you could build something like you had said about the sandcastle, and and once it's like washed away, it's just clumps, but that doesn't necessarily mean you could not rebuild again.
Yeah.
It may not be the same sandcastle, the same style of sandcastle. It could be something different, but you can still rebuild from that.
Right.
But I did like that metaphor. I like that metaphor, and I liked your question. That was like a super deep ass question, something that you literally have to sit back and be like,
right,
and really think on it.
Yeah, good stuff. I feel like we solved all of the universe's problems tonight on this live.
Well, we ain't solved everything yet. Not all.
One small step.
If we could solve how getting gas prices down, then that would be the end of the century.
Get in there.
I literally at least about close to $40 to $50 in my gas. It's crazy. I'm like, oh.
I told my dad, he was like complaining about the gas and everything. I was like, Dad, all you gotta do is just saw off the bottom, just run it like Flintstones, you use feet.
Right.
You ain't got to use gas no more.
Oh yeah, he got heated, I bet. That's that toxic positivity, where you can't take shit serious. Like, I think that's me.
My God,
That's
man.
me.
And that's what's going on. Not too many people are
I don't take shit serious. Like,
could easily offend people.
right.
And I'm sitting there like,
butt hurt and everything. Like, damn, it's a joke.
Really? And I'm
That
sitting there
reminded
like,
me of something too.
Oh, and here's the thing that really gets me upset, but I understand it and I respect people for it. People that use the pronouns and everything, y'all can use it whatever you want to. But when it comes to me writing stuff, shut the fuck up.
I'm looking for this. I'm looking forward to this book. We got to see this short story. Crystal gonna get us canceled and banned over here. Next time I'm not on live is because Crystal got us banned. So you worry about gas prices. Banned.
It's like, over some pronouns. Okay, fine. If you want to consider yourself he, she, them, whatever, fine. But yet,
new book is going to be called Canceled. Good title, right? Canceled.
That's fine. Be as it may. But just like they have rights to do what they want to do, I have a right to say what I want to say.
Canceled. Kirsten's over here asking the real questions. How are we expected to use proper titles when we don't understand ourselves? You go open a whole nother can of worms here.
Then you don't need to be using them.
Crystal Ray start whipping people over here.
I'm just saying, if you don't understand yourself, don't use them.
You whipped your children, huh?
Yep, I did. I sure did.
I knew not just what you were gonna say, but I also knew how you were gonna say it.
I'll say this. Because I did it, they not on the corner.
Right.
Or climbing on the pole.
Man, that'd be some shit. Like, I wonder if there's like a correlation or a study that can be, done to see like the likelihood of a child's prospects, depending on how much discipline you enforce in their lives and corporal punishment. Like, I don't know. Like, I would say, so specifically using the two examples that you just used, on the corner or on a pole, right? Like, I bet you, I'd be willing to bet a lot of those kids were whipped or beaten, and they still ended up like that, right?
Well, here's the difference. When you discipline your kids, if you whoop your kids,
or you just beat them for the sake of beating it.
There's a way to do it.
Yeah.
You ain't got to beat on them like really beat on them. There's a border. There's a boundary to that. If I give you a couple good spots,
this feels so unethical for me right now. It's like,
because I was whooped up a child too.
I mean I was too, but that don't defend it for me. Like,
but when my mom did it, it wasn't like she was like literally beyond beating, like leaving marks and shit.
Me neither. I feel like there was definitely some whippings that I caught that I didn't deserve, though. I will say that. And like, my parents know how I feel about it. I let that be known.
Well, when it came to disciplining my kids, I told them why I was doing it.
Right.
Why I did it. And after I did it done, there was no TV. There was no playing
Damn,
outside.
you hit him with that double whammy, that double. What is it called?
Believe you me, look, let me tell you. Me, when my mom punished me, my room looked like a straight prison cell. There was nothing in it, just a bed. No TV, no nothing. So that's how punishments was for me.
Yeah.
So how people be punishing their kids now is, I should tell you the truth, there is no discipline now.
Right.
Because state government is stripping rights from the parents.
Is corporal punishment mandatory though?
No, it's to the point where it's like there's some parents that just don't know what to do. It's like if they whoop them, then they'll call children's services.
Yeah.
They'll call child services for anything.
Yeah.
Nowadays. So it's like the parents don't know what to do. They're literally trying.
So who is at fault? Who is at fault? The parent or the population?
You know what?
And who's responsible? What do we do?
Well, if anything, first thing is parents need to really get in control. Get their control back, first and foremost. And why I say that is because I see too many parents trying to be these kids' goddamn friends instead of being a damn parent. Stop.
Yeah, I see that.
But if your child is 12 and she ain't ending up money for your phone or any type of bill, no, we ain't friends. We're not friends. And then it's like,
you are so serious right now.
Another thing is, it's like I'm seeing parents smoking weed with their kids like they homies.
Oh yeah, no, that's
like,
out. That's out.
Who does shit like that?
Yeah, tripping.
They go to the club with their kids.
Right.
It's like this is where
you're not a parent. Niggas is lonely.
And this is
you are a little homie, you know.
Right?
Real.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
You see how kids are so disrespectful now, and that's because their parents are not showing or teaching them how to respect them, how to respect themselves, and then how to respect other people.
If I could play devil advocate here, I agree with what you're saying, especially that last point. I would take it a step further and say a lot of these parents, you know, because you can't teach skills that you don't have for yourself. Like what we talked about earlier. You know, like these parents, they don't have respect for themselves or the life that they're living. So they're going to bring another person in this world. Like, what do we expect to happen?
You know? Yep. And you are right. And see, it's like it's too many babies.
Yeah.
Having babies.
Yeah.
And it's like I see a lot of these young parents. They literally are struggling. Most of them don't know how to cook. Don't have a job. But yet they with their hair whipped good, nails done, new clothes. But they kids look like they ain't just crawled out of the dumpster.
I hate that. I see that a lot at the mall.
And then not only that, I'm sitting up for like, when's the last time you changed this baby's diaper? This diaper's like sagging. Seriously.
I'm glad I don't know what the hell you talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I believe it, but I don't know if I witnessed it. myself.
You
I
don't
see
want
that a lot.
because
see that a lot.
it's not a pretty sight.
Yeah.
It's really
That's
not. It's like, how is it that you could keep yourself well kept, but you don't keep your kids well kept?
Right.
And then they're wondering why so many EPS be coming up to the school because kids be looking like they're unkept. You know, like they get, reports of neglect
Why you do that?
and malnourishment
Why
and
you
all
do
this
that?
other stuff. Well, most of because sometimes it be bullshit. Some cases are bullshit. Some are not. Like, I remember seeing something on YouTube. I catch, Vegas news on YouTube sometimes. And I saw this one thing where this 18-year-old was locked in her room with no food and no water. She literally died in that room by her own grandmother. Her own grandma. And her mom. 18. At 18. And I'm sitting there like, how do you neglect a person like that? Your own kid. With no food, no water.
Yeah.
No place to go to the back. There was a bucket full of just for her to go to the back.
That's wild.
But then again, there's cases where sometimes CPS be at fault where they don't get to the kid in time. When there be multiple reports of a child being abused, neglected, and all this other stuff. I don't know, like the last, what was it? 2, 3, I want to say like 4 years ago, about, I don't know how many kids died because children's services be sleep on the job and not doing what they're supposed to do.
Right.
And looking to cases that have been brought to their attention multiple times.
Right.
And not one time do they ever do anything. And then when shit hits the fan, when it hits the news, then they're like, oh, we just didn't know, and blah, blah, blah. And they use that same excuse, which sometimes does happen because social workers have multiple cases. They don't just work with just one child. They work with 4, 5, 6 at a time. So that's a lot of kids to oversee. But still, I mean, there is a boundary between healthy discipline and then just all out savage abuse.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I know, like, my parents, they got whoopings at school. Shit. They cut up in school. Teachers had the license to whoop.
From students. Who? You or?
Like when my parents was coming up.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about your kids. I was like, okay.
No.
Okay.
I wish a teacher would.
Isn't that interesting though? That's not cognitive dissonance. That's.
But you know what? If they did bring that back, I wouldn't even mind it.
Okay.
I really would. If they was to bring that stuff back, that way teachers could have control back in their classrooms too. And that's another thing. Kids getting too out of control at school too.
You know, some teachers gonna abuse that, and then that's why.
Well, not necessarily. I wouldn't say like they would go overboard, but I would say like depending on the grade level. I guess you could say. If you are
Man, I
high
can see
school,
that.
then
I don't see
high
them
school,
bringing that
I
up.
think high school levels, their discipline is fine. If they cut up, they go to detention, whatever.
I
You
can just see
know,
that
send
going
them out.
left so fast, you know.
Right. But then again, it's like
They gonna take a vetting for that.
You got kids jumping the teacher in the corner.
Well, you know what? They're doing that now, so it doesn't make any difference.
I guess so.
Hell,
Just
yeah,
turn school to the UFC.
yeah, well, you know what? It's bad now to where, you know, shit. I wouldn't be surprised students would be shooting teachers now.
I thought that had happened already. I'm kind of surprised it hasn't. Honestly,
I mean, the mass shooting. I mean, it's like when they have these mass shootings, and there's no particular target.
Yeah.
But when a student was just to bring a gun and just randomly shoot a teacher or something, you know.
Then they're talking about making the teachers carry. It's like just turn it all into a war zone. Just no rules on nothing. Anything goes.
For real. I mean, it's to this point where, you know, some of these politicians were talking about, you know, arming teachers. It's like, and what the fuck is that supposed to solve?
Right.
That ain't gonna solve shit. That ain't gonna make the kids behave either. It won't.
Can't do nothing.
You really can't. You really can't. And at this point, I think everybody, it seems like this whole world, their hands are literally tied behind their back.
Right.
And it's like, shit, everything's rising from gas to groceries to what else? I don't know what else.
Everything. Yeah.
Everything else. Shit. Now it's like while everything is rising, people's paycheck is kind of shrinking a little bit.
Right. You like, hold on, wait a minute. My paycheck looks so low.
Wait a minute. Here's the real kicker, right? Like if you was to come to Vegas, mostly everywhere you go, doesn't matter, Henderson, Strip, North Vegas, whatever, you will see now hiring signs everywhere. But they want to start people at $13. And I'm sitting here like, why the fuck are you insulting people?
They raised the minimum wage just to raise the cost of everything else.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, okay.
It don't really matter much.
So, the apartment complex that I'm living in, me and my husband first moved in here, we were only paying $1,100 a month.
How long ago?
There are other
year?
units. 2020.
Oh,
we moved out here in 2020.
Yeah.
Now they have been renovating, putting all these stainless steel appliances, this whole supposedly upscale luxurious shit. They want to charge people $2,000 for this unit.
That's
per
crazy.
Unit. And I'm sitting up here like, okay.
I thought you were gonna say 15.
My unit,
maybe.
My unit is two bedroom, 2 bathrooms. It's 2 bed, 2 bath, and I'm paying right now as of 2022, $1,474 a month. As of right now. That's how I'm sitting up here like, this shit ain't all that for $1,400. It's really not. I mean, it's nice, but it's not worth $1,400. Yeah. So if this ain't worth $1,400, whatever unit they trying to charge $2,000 ain't worth it. Ain't worth no $2,000. It's really not. But that's how these property management are running things now. It's not like how, they're, individually owned apartment buildings where it's just run by one person. You have like these property management companies that just do whatever. Because out here, there's no rent control out here in this state. So they could raise rent whenever they want to at any given time. And I give a damn.
Y'all, are y'all familiar with the story about the frog in the boiling water and everything?
That would be a new one for me. I never heard that one.
Yeah, I never heard that one.
No, okay. So they say if you put if you have a pot of boiling hot water and you throw a frog in, the frog is gonna like see the temperature and immediately jump out, right? But if you put a frog in water and it's like room temperature, and then you gradually raise the temperature of the pot, the frog won't even realize it's being cooked and cooked alive, and it cooks alive and dies. You know.
That's gross. So there'll be some good ass fried frog legs.
Well, aside from that, but you see the analogy. You see the analogy though.
Sorry, I just had like a little.
She was thinking about frog
legs.
You
mean frog legs?
Frog legs.
That's about the only green thing you do eat, huh? That's the only green thing you do eat. Frog legs.
Yeah. I hear it tastes like chicken. Fried chicken.
I heard that too.
Nah,
I heard that.
Not with it. But
I would be able to eat
I tried certain things. I tried gator. Gator is bomb as stuff though. I tried shark. The only thing I will not do is actually there's quite a few I will not do. I will not do anything with tentacles.
No?
Octopus. The cow, squid, cow, all that shit. No. Why would I want to eat something that will suck the shit out of me? Nope, thank you. Nope. Nope.
Octopus?
Nope. No.
I don't know. It looks interesting.
I will not do snails.
No.
I will not do caviar either.
No, yeah, some texture and stuff is weird. Texture.
I don't know. The first time I seen caviar, I was like, y'all didn't can shit in here?
Isn't that fish eggs?
It's fish eggs, but I swear it's black like it's,
yeah.
You know, and I'm sitting up like, y'all sit up there and can shit and eat shit. Wow. Because that's what it looked like to me. I was like, that is just nasty. That is just gross.
CJ on Facebook says octopus tastes good.
See? that's your opinion. Thank you very much. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. Nope.
Well, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta bounce. I'm getting tired and shit. But man, it's been great connecting with y'all. Jess, it's good to meet you. Crystal,
it's good to meet you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, definitely. If you're on Facebook, you're gonna have to join the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, so we have to look for you. So
my Facebook name is Jessie Parker. That's my Facebook name. It has a big old stone on it.
Okay.
You'll fit right in with the rest of the group.
Yep, you will.
So yeah, if you ever look for me on Facebook, that's my Facebook name.
Jessie
Parker.
Parker.
Okay, I got you. And once I do, then check your notifications for an invite.
Okay.
If you don't mind me doing it.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
This has been
Okay,
great.
I got you.
This
Yep.
is great. This is
So
great.
Friday,
Friday, this Friday?
what we doing Friday?
Yeah, you talking to me? Are you holding me accountable?
Yeah.
Is
Turn the
that,
video in.
is that what
Oh
this
yeah,
is?
fuck y'all. Shoot.
Friday.
I'm with it.
Thank you for reminding me. No, Friday we host another live session. It's a Freestyle Friday session. We try to commit to the time of 3:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but it's just within our private community, our group on Facebook, and we host these sessions, on all of our platforms on Mondays. So thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Yeah, man. I'm on some. Oh, it's you got to get back in the routine, So I got to get back in the
Yep.
routine. So thank you for holding me account. I really appreciate. Now that really means a lot to me. Like for real, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Chris has been rocking with us
Also,
for like years, since
now
like
that you
2015.
Now that you got some new photos that you would have uploaded, I'm gonna go on town with some of those photos.
On Pound, what is that? See, you come up with all this new slang. I can't keep up with you young kids these days.
No, now that you got these new from the photo shoot, I got something to play with the edit.
Oh, the edits. All right, all right, all right.
I know I was supposed to do something, but nobody been dropping photos, so I'm like, if you don't drop, you don't get nothing. So
That sounds like the move, man. I should probably just share the whole shoot with you. It's like 1,000 pictures. Those are like I think those were the best ones that we posted, but and
I was sitting up here like, damn, wow.
I know.
Why didn't you do mine in the first place? Shit.
Not to toot my own horn or nothing, but like I couldn't believe it was me. I was like, I look like that. That's what's up. I was like, that's
Yeah,
cool.
you do. You look good. I was like, damn. Calling in front of married women.
All right. Thank you, Crystal. We'll see you back next week. All right.
Okay. So
Appreciate it. Yeah.
expect my story this no, because it's Thanksgiving weekend. No.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Timing. December or next week or January.
Yeah. Maybe like next week.
That's soon.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna hold you to it, right?
Well,
right,
it'll
Jess.
be just a little insert.
Right.
Yeah.
Just the insert, not the full piece, but just the insert.
Okay. Yeah, that's doable. That's doable for sure.
Like a sneak peek.
Yeah, just a little bit, and then everybody could just comment on like or not. If I should like any suggestions, they're all welcome.
No, I'm really looking forward to it.
It's empty, girl. Sorry. Yeah, I bought this bag.
Oh,
it's
sound like somebody about to catch a whipping.
I bought them. So they mine.
Here we
and
go.
I get, yep.
We got her on camera.
Yeah, you can have a Mike and Ike's there. Go.
Mike and Ike's my favorite. That's my literally 13. My favorite. Which Mike and Ike's? Which the green one, the blue one?
Yeah. Come here.
Get over. What's up? What's up?
That's Cheyenne. This is Cheyenne. This is my youngest. She's 13.
What's up?
No, you don't. Go. No.
What'd you say?
Yeah, go. Bye.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm about to get it.
Right.
About to get it. That look.
Nah, she's funny.
That look.
She's funny as hell sometimes. But
man.
Like, yeah.
For sure.
He almost bigger than you. Crazy mess right here.
I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out right now. I kind of got work to do, but I kind of want to see how this is going to turn out. This interaction.
That's my other big baby.
The cat.
Mm-hmm. Right. I wouldn't change him for anything. Nope. He's a cool one.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna
But
let
I'm
y'all
gonna
get
let
to
y'all
it.
go.
For sure, for sure. We all got writing projects to work on, huh?
I know,
Yeah.
8 to 10 page
Yeah,
essay.
let us know how that goes.
God, girl, good luck.
Let us know how that goes.
But the good thing is,
not only am I dealing with the writing, I'm gonna be dealing with doing your edits too. Oh yeah, I gotta find something for Anna too.
Yeah.
And post it for her.
For sure. Well, we got our work cut out for us.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Let's get it. Thanks y'all again for joining us tonight. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Much love. Till next time. Catch y'all around. Do what you do, whatever you do you. After all, is what you do best. Going all the way up.
Yeah.
That's the sky.
That's right. All right.
Peace, y'all. Stay up.